You're sitting by a window. The coffee is perfect. The light is hitting the table in just the right way. Or maybe you're on a walk and you see a sunset so beautiful it makes your chest ache. It is a perfect, fleeting, beautiful moment. And then the itch comes, that small, modern twitch in your hand to reach for your phone, that internal voice that whispers, "You should post this. This is content." And for a second, the entire beautiful, real moment holds its breath. It is no longer a moment. It is an opportunity. It's a potential story, a potential post. And in that second, you have a choice. You can grab the phone, you can open the camera, take 20 photos, find the right filter, think of a caption, and turn your real, lived experience into a tiny, two-dimensional performance for a scrolling audience. Or you can do something else. You can just be there. You can put the phone away. You can let the moment just be a moment, yours and yours alone. If you are a person who consistently and often quietly chooses the second option, then this is for you because you live in a world that doesn't understand your choice. Your friends, your family, the world, they scroll through their feeds and they don't see you. And in the logic of the modern world, if you are not seen, you must not be living. They think your life is small or boring or sad. They think, what are you hiding? They mistake your privacy for absence. So why do we do it? Why do we choose to disappear? The world thinks it's one thing, fear or shyness or a lack of things to show. But we know it is something much, much deeper. The first reason is that we choose to be participants, not performers. The moment a camera appears, the moment the idea of an audience enters your mind, the experience is shattered. You are no longer in the moment. You are outside of it, looking at it. You are no longer living. You are producing. You are not just a person at a concert. You are a director trying to capture the perfect 15-second clip. You are not just a person having dinner with a friend. You are a food stylist arranging the plates. You are not just a person feeling joy. You're an actor trying to look joyful for a selfie. This is exhausting. And for the person who feels things deeply, it also feels false. It feels like a hollow echo of the real thing. To post is to take a rich, three-dimensional sensory experience and flatten it, to compress it, to file off its edges, put a filter on it, and reduce it to a size that can be liked. We are not interested in the echo. We are interested in the sound. When we are at that concert, we want to feel the music in our bones. When we are with that friend, we want to look them in the eye, not in the lens. When we feel that joy, we want to drown in it, not document it. And this is the second, deeper reason. We choose to protect what is sacred, not just what is private. There is a profound difference between secrecy and reverence. Secrecy is hiding something out of shame. Privacy is protecting something out of love.
When you have a new, fragile, beautiful thing in your life, a new relationship, a new creative idea, a new hard-won piece of self-acceptance, your first instinct is not to show it. It is to shelter it. You know instinctively that these new, precious things are like tiny green seedlings, and to post them online is to expose that fragile seedling to a hurricane. It is to invite the world. And the world is not always kind. The world brings its judgment, its opinions, its projections. You post a picture of a new love, and you get a well-meaning but clumsy comment from an aunt, or a strange silent like from an ex, and suddenly your pure, secret, private joy is tainted. It's no longer just yours. It's public. Or worse, you post something that is deeply meaningful to you, a poem, a thought, a personal victory, and you are met with indifference, silence, a few dozen likes. And that silence, that indifference, it makes your sacred thing feel small. it feels like a betrayal of the moment. So we don't post. We keep our joy in. We keep it safe. We water it. We let it grow roots in the real quiet garden of our actual lives. We are not hiding. We are cherishing. And this leads to the third reason. We are not looking for the validation of being liked. The entire economy of social media is built on external validation. It is an engine that runs on your anxiety. You post the picture, and then you wait. You wait for the like. You wait for the comment. And every like is a tiny hit, a tiny spark of, yes, I'm okay. I am seen. I am relevant. This is the like anxiety. And for many of us, it is simply not worth it. It's not because we are above it. It's not because we are better than anyone. It is because we have learned that external validation is a hunger that is never, ever full. We are, instead, trying to cultivate internal validation. The sunset is enough. The coffee is enough. The laugh shared with one person is enough. The experience is the reward, not the reception of the experience. This is not arrogance. This is self-possession. It is the profound, quiet power of being your own anchor. It is the freedom of knowing that your life is real, even when no one anywhere clicks like. We know these reasons. We live these reasons. But the world does not. And so we are misunderstood. This is the cost. The first and most common misunderstanding is that your life must be empty. People scroll. They see 100 lives. Parties, travel, babies, promotions. They see evidence. And then they look at your quiet feed and they see nothing. And so they assume there is nothing. They think, how sad. Their life must be so small, so boring, so lonely. This is the great illusion of the feed. They have mistaken documentation for life. The truth is that your life is not empty. It is so full, of actual living that you have no time or energy or need to stop and filter and post. While others are posting the party, you are listening to the person in the corner, having the conversation that will change their night. While others are posting the sunset, you are feeling the sunset. While others are posting their success, you're doing the deep, hard, quiet work that leads to success. Your life is not less. It is more. It is a novel, not a caption. The second misunderstanding is that you are secretive or deceptive. Why are you so private? What are you hiding? This is the interrogation of the private person. You are treated like a mystery to be solved. Your boundaries are seen as a threat. You are simply a person who believes that some things are not for sale. Your peace, your pain, your deepest joy, they are not commodities for public consumption. And the third most painful misunderstanding is that you are arrogant or judgmental. They think that your silence is a judgment on their sharing. They think you think you're better than us just because you're not on here. And this is the one that hurts, because you know it is not true. You are not looking down on the people who post. You are simply on a different path. So what if we reframed this? What if your quiet is not a problem to be fixed? What if, in this loud, frantic, performing world, your unposted life is an act of rebellion? The quiet joy is the freedom of being present. It is the untethered feeling of walking into a forest and not having to prove you were there. The quiet joy is the feeling of self-possession. It is the deep internal anchor that holds you steady when the winds of public opinion are howling. It is the knowledge that you are the audience. The quiet joy is the mystery. Your life is yours. It is not a brand. It is not a product. It is not content. It is a story that you are living every single day. So to the private person, to the one who lives offline, to the one who is accused of being boring or cold or secretive, I want you to hear this. You are not missing out. You are opting into depth, to presence, to a life that is lived so fully, it doesn't need to be performed. Your joy is not small because it is quiet. It is profound because it is real. Thank you for being here. Subscribe for more.